What's happening, YouTube? Sorry about the background noise. It's the coffee pot gurgling over there. It's been an interesting week, for sure. I was real frustrated and unsettled with life, I guess. I mean, I don't really know how else to describe it in a manner that makes sense, but struggling with this YouTube thing, whether or not I want to keep doing it, to be honest. And the more I thought about it, the more unsure I was until this morning. And then this morning, of course, YouTube has a way of doing what it does. It must have put one of my older alcohol videos in front of this gentleman, and he left me a nice comment about how it was what he needed to hear right now. And the thing is, when I was thinking about what was bugging me, there was a lot of I's and me's in there. And, I've said repeatedly, this ain't about me, but I sure was making it about me. And I'm big on that. Say what you mean what you say. So, started feeling pretty fucking foolish. Because this really isn't about me. It's always been about the dogs. It's what this channel was meant for, was to get attention for my dog rescue and to get some help with that. That's it. But hasn't been much about the dog rescue. It's been more about you humans than anything else, and me giving a shit, I guess, for the first time. Right? I never went out of my way to put myself out for strangers, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Yes, it is. So when I think about, I'm coming up on 600 videos, and I already dumped 500. So that's well over 1,000 videos I've made. It's a lot of man hours, a lot of time and energy that could have put to good use somewhere else. Like I said, I still kind of, I don't know, uneasy with this YouTube thing. I don't know if it's the realization that I've pretty much obliterated my privacy, or putting yourself out there exposed me to a lot of people. Compared to the way my life used to be, it was too quiet, and it's definitely not too quiet anymore. But that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. I'm not. I can't sit here and say how lonely I am. Yeah, my house is quiet and I got nobody in my bed but my dogs, but, I don't have that lonely feeling that I used to have before our little YouTube family came together. And that's gotten a lot better. Not to mention, this channel's helped me not to drink. It really has. My connection to people through this channel makes me want to be good, makes me want to be better, makes me want to lead by example, right? If I fuck up and drink, that's not a very good role model, right? So I won't be going anywhere. I can't. I've committed myself to this now, and it's taken on a life of its own, and I need to honor that. There's something going on in a good way for a change, and I can't get in the way of that. So I need to figure out how to do what I'm doing, right? Growing pains, whatever. Struggling a little bit with it all. A lot of change in a short period of time for a guy like me. But once again, that's okay, because it's not about me. It's about your comments. And it's about the comments you guys make back and forth. It's about good people that give a shit and got a place to go to interact, right? And I hope there's a lot of these out there. Places where people go to, you know, find other people that get shit the way they do, right? I can't imagine too many boneheads and thugs are following me, because it's not who I am. You know, I got no idea whose eyeballs are on me. I know from some real foul comments I got earlier on that I tend to attract a certain type of people that aren't my kind of people. You know, each to their own, but, you know, just because I look a certain way and I've had a certain life doesn't mean I have to be that kind of person. But anyway, I haven't had any negative shit like that in quite a while, so, you know, for the most part, I think the people that are out here are the ones that want to be out here, right? So, having said all that, I'm going to try harder to come out here and be better. Work on that anger. Had another comment this morning. It was pretty funny on my silver stacking video. I don't know. YouTube must put some of my stuff out in front of people occasionally, because every once in a great while I'll get a comment on an old video, but not very much. YouTube really doesn't push my shit. So, but anyway, this guy said, "This is the angriest stacking video I've ever seen. I love it." And that was his comment. And I was cracking up, and I thought about it, because I've seen a lot of stacking videos. When I was big into silver and buying silver and stacking silver, it became a hobby, a real hobby of collecting silver, right? It was more than just a savings account. And that's why a lot of these cats that are into stacking, that community's big, right? I know there's a lot of INFJs and other people that follow me that are like, what the fuck's he talking about, silver stacking? If you never looked at my silver stacking video, you don't know. Go look at it. You know, go to change your setting to most popular, right? It's one of the more popular ones. You only got to scroll down a little ways to get to the silver one. But anyway, it was funny because my anger issues bled into a silver stacking video. And I commented it to the guy, yeah, I got anger issues, but you're right, it's pretty funny. This is probably the world's angriest stacking video ever made. I crack myself up sometimes. But you have to, you know, especially for a guy that's got anger issues, right? Anytime I can crack a smile, I'm doing good. Yes, I am. So, with your help, I will be out here doing what I do, right? It's always your comments that pull me back to center and make me realize this ain't about me, it's about helping people. And by the act of helping people, it helps me, right? I've met great people through my efforts to help other people, and I have to pay homage to that. You know, I have to be grateful for that. Complaining about what I don't have from the union or this or that pales in comparison to what I do have. You know, I can still walk around. I got all the materialistic crap I could ever hope for. I got 2 beautiful dogs. Nothing to complain about. So anyway, I'm gonna try harder to be a little more grateful. Quit being such a fucking crybaby, whining about everything. Try to make a difference, man. That's what it's all about. Together, making a difference at a time where people need to try harder. Really, I mean, the crap that's on the news and this election that is getting closer and closer and closer. We need good people. We do. All of us. We need good people. We need people to step up and care for each other. Because if the wheels fall off of this thing, people that try to get at it alone are going to perish. I hate to say it like that, but I really believe we're heading to some really fucking hard times. And it's time for everybody to be a little bit better, right? Prepare for the hard times, you know, extra food, extra this, extra that. But more importantly than that, does the guy next door got everything he needs, right? Charity. That's something I never had any trouble with. In fact, been quite the opposite. I tend to get taken advantage of for my kindness. But I'll tell you what, do not ever mistake my kindness for weakness. Don't. Sorry about the pauses because there's just so much. The importance of being better right now is through the roof for all of us. You know, you see the aggro nature of people right now everywhere, you know. But when you see one of those videos on YouTube that says something about an act of kindness, right? And I watched one the other day. This dude cuts in line at the grocery store and gets in front of these guys. And these guys are pissed, like, hey, what are you doing? You can't do that. And he says, oh, I'm sorry, but I wanted to buy your groceries and his groceries. And the guy looks at him and goes, you can't just cut in line. And he goes, no, I'm going to buy your groceries. And he goes, you're going to buy my groceries? And he's like, yeah. He goes, I'm going to buy your groceries and I'm going to buy his groceries. And the guy behind him goes, you see all the shit I got in here? And the dude's got like a 30-pack of beers and all kinds of crap, right? These are some beat-up-looking dudes. And the guy goes, yeah, I'm going to buy all that stuff. And the 2 guys go, fucking whatever, right? It was just an act of kindness. But they thought this dude was going to be rude. It was kind of cute. It was set up, right? There was somebody there with the camera, so the whole thing was staged, except for the 2 guys standing in line. They didn't know what the fuck was up. But the guy, you know, whether he did it for clicks or not, or if he did it to encourage other people to do the same, either way, it was a nice message. And that's my point, right? It doesn't take a big act of kindness. You don't got to buy somebody's fucking groceries. You don't. Try holding the door open. Just saying. You know, it don't take much after you. I mean, really. All right, look, I'm not your papa. But I'm your friend, and I care. So, friendly advice. All right, much love and respect as always. Have a beautiful day. We shall talk soon.